On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Whisper.
To speak very quietly to somebody using the breath rather than the voice so that only those close to you can hear you.
Examples.
Answer in a whisper. The whisper of the leaves. He took me aside and whispered in my ear.
Deception.
The act of misleading or tricking someone, often by creating a false impression or concealing the truth, a fraudulent or dishonest action.
Examples.
Deception tactics. Deception in advertising. The politician was accused of deception for making false promises during his campaign.
Ambiguity.
The quality of being open to more than one interpretation, the uncertainty of meaning.
Examples.
Free from ambiguity. Avoid ambiguity in writing. The ambiguity in the instructions made it difficult for her to complete the task.
Hamlet.
A small village or settlement, often without a church.
Examples.
Hamlet Village. Historic hamlet. The winter snowstorm entirely engulfed the small hamlet.
Depict.
To illustrate someone or something in a photograph.
Examples.
Depict a scene. Depict a feeling of isolation. His son had accurately depicted the bloom.
Titular.
Holding or bearing a particular title or designation, often without having the full authority or functional responsibilities that normally accompany the position, pertaining to or existing in name only.
Examples.
Titular character. Titular ruler. Despite being the company's titular leader, she had little authority in decision-making.
Haunted.
Inhabited, visited, or frequented by ghosts or spirits, disturbed or troubled by persistent or disturbing memories or emotions.
Examples.
Haunted house. Haunted by memories. The old mansion was known to be haunted, with strange noises and eerie sightings reported by visitors.
Immobilize.
To render someone or something unable to move or function normally, to restrain, inhibit, or stop.
Examples.
Immobilize the city. Immobilize our opponent. The paramedics had to immobilize the accident victim to prevent further injury during transport to the hospital.
Lurk.
To wait somewhere secretly, especially because you are about to attack someone or do something bad or illegal.
Examples.
Lurked behind the words. Lurk in the darkness. In the city, the risk of traffic accidents lurks at every corner.
Brood.
To think much and deeply about something that makes one annoyed, anxious, or angry. Noun, a group of young birds or other animals all produced at one hatching or birth.
Examples:
Brood about the defeat. A brood of chickens. The terrible result brooded over her all day long.
Phantom.
A ghost or a spirit of a dead person, something existing only in your imagination or perception.
Examples:
A phantom company. Phantom limb pain. The police frantically searched for clues to the phantom killer.
Usurp.
To take or claim a position, power, authority, etc., without the right or legitimate claim, to seize and hold something, especially a position or power, by force.
Examples:
Usurp power. Attempt to usurp the throne. The competitor tried to usurp the reigning champion's title.
Mourning.
The act or expression of sorrow or grief for someone who has died, a period of time set aside for such grieving.
Examples:
Mourning period. Mourning ritual. She wore black clothing as a symbol of mourning for her grandmother.
Conspirator.
A person who is involved in a conspiracy equals a secret agreement between two or more people to perform something, especially to commit a crime or an illegal act.
Examples:
Unmask a conspirator. Co-conspirator. The police arrested several conspirators involved in the plot to overthrow the government.
Abrupt.
Sudden and unexpected.
Examples:
Abrupt departure. Speak in an abrupt manner. The sudden, abrupt change in weather caught everyone by surprise.
Plumb.
To examine something closely or carefully, to measure the depth of water, a pipe, or a hole, by means of a plumb line or similar device, to explore or understand something completely or fully.
Examples:
Plumb the depths. Plumb a pipe. The contractor had to plumb the new building before erecting the walls.
Protagonist.
The main character in a literary work, film, or other stories.
Examples:
Protagonist of drama. Play a protagonist. The protagonist's triumph over adversity was the theme of this play.
Tangle.
A confused mass of something twisted together.
Examples:
In a tangle. Tangle wires. The cords behind my computer were a tangled mess.
Ulterior.
Existing beyond what is obvious or apparent, intentionally concealed or kept hidden, lying beneath the surface.
Examples:
Ulterior meaning. Ulterior plan. The politician had ulterior motives for supporting the bill, which was later uncovered by the media.
Dither.
To be indecisive or unsure about something, to tremble or shake with nervousness or excitement.
Examples:
Dither over a decision. Dither in negotiations. I couldn't decide what to wear to the party, so I dithered over my outfit for hours.
Exasperate.
To irritate or annoy someone intensely, to provoke or aggravate someone to the point of exasperation, frustration, or fury.
Examples:
Exasperate him to anger. Exasperate a situation. Her constant complaining about the weather started to exasperate everyone around her.
Machination.
A crafty or cunning scheme or plot, often designed to cause harm or mischief.
Examples:
Political machination. Intricate machination. An investigative journalist exposed the machinations of the corrupt politician.
Introspective.
Characterized by a tendency to reflect on one's thoughts, feelings, and actions, often with a deep or philosophical level of analysis and introspection.
Examples:
Introspective thoughts. Introspective personality. His poetry was deeply introspective, exploring themes of identity, loss, and the human condition.
Blazing.
Burning and emitting intense heat and light, powerful and impressive.
Examples:
Blazing fury. Blazing fire. The blazing sun beat down on the desert.
Contemplate.
To think about a possible future action, or to think about something for a long time thoughtfully.
Examples:
Contemplate a marriage. Contemplated leaving school. I recently contemplated dropping out of school and getting a full-time job.
Cackle.
To laugh in a harsh, loud, and often unpleasant way, especially as a sign of amusement or derision. Noun, a loud, shrill, and often unpleasant laughter that is usually associated with witches, hyenas, or other such stereotypical characters.
Examples:
Cackle loudly. Witch cackle. The older woman cackled with delight as she told us her stories of days gone by.
Melancholy.
A feeling of sadness, disappointment, or boredom, often accompanied by a lack of energy or motivation.
Examples:
Feel melancholy. Nostalgic melancholy. His melancholy mood was apparent to everyone who knew him.
Monologue.
A solo speech or performance given by one person, typically in a theatrical or storytelling context, and often used to reveal aspects of the speaker's thoughts, feelings, or backstory.
Examples:
Inner monologue. Deliver a monologue. The actor's monologue was so powerful that the audience was moved to tears.
Exemplify.
To serve as a typical example of something.
Examples.
Exemplify the importance. Exemplify the solution. The example of a successful startup serves to exemplify the potential of the industry.
Angst.
A feeling of deep anxiety or dread, typically an unfocused one about the human condition or the state of the world in general.
Examples.
An endless stream of angst. With no angst. He felt a sense of angst about the future and wasn't sure what would happen.
Sling.
To throw or drop something somewhere carelessly, to hang loosely or freely. Noun, a length of rope, fabric, or chain used to support or lift something.
Examples.
Sling an arrow. Slingshot. The children were playing by slinging stones at the monument.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples.
Confuse the listener. Confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Brink.
The point at which something is about to happen, the edge of a steep place.
Examples.
Brink of war. On the brink. We were on the brink of a financial crisis.
Insanity.
The state of being seriously mentally ill, madness.
Examples.
Sheer insanity. Alcoholic insanity. His behavior became increasingly erratic, leading many to believe he was experiencing a bout of insanity.
Inward.
Directed or facing towards the inside, inside or inward looking.
Examples.
Inward peace. Inward cargo. The inward motion of the tide was gradually slowing down.
Doom.
Death, destruction, or some other terrible situation that cannot be avoided.
Examples.
Economic doom. Prophet of doom. Everyone was aware of the impending doom, but was unable to prevent it.
Erratic.
Characterized by lack of consistency, regularity, or predictable behavior, unpredictable or inconsistent in movement, behavior, or quality.
Examples.
Erratic behavior. Erratic movements. The stock market has been behaving in an erratic manner, making it difficult for investors to predict future trends.
Ripple.
A small wave on the surface of a liquid, typically caused by an object falling into it or a slight wind.
Examples.
A ripple of laughter. Ripple in the water. Many businesses felt the ripple effect of the economy's decline.
Overlook.
To fail to notice something, to watch over someone, to provide a view from above.
Examples:
Overlook a street. Overlook that fact. We cannot overlook an opportunity for great success.
Alarming.
Causing concern or apprehension, causing a feeling of danger, harm, or emergency, unsettling or disturbing.
Examples:
Alarming news. Alarming statistics. The sudden rise in crime rates in our neighborhood is quite alarming.
Lovesick.
Feeling sad, lonely, or depressed because one is not in a romantic relationship or because one's significant other is not with them.
Examples:
Lovesick poet. A lovesick maiden. She was lovesick and couldn't stop thinking about him.
Bloodshed.
The act of shedding blood, often used to describe violence or war, injury or death caused by violence or conflict.
Examples:
Bloody bloodshed. Massive bloodshed. The negotiations failed, leading to threats of bloodshed between the two countries.
Grapple.
To make a strenuous effort to solve a problem, to engage in a close fight or conflict without weapons.
Examples:
Grapple with problem. Grapple with each other. He needed to grapple with structural reforms to improve the company's revenue.
Avenge.
To get revenge or seek retribution for a perceived wrong or injury, often in the form of punishment, retaliation, or vindication.
Examples:
Avenge a friend. Avenge an injustice. He sought to avenge his brother's death by seeking justice through the legal system.